Canon just patented a clever way to shrink the lens barrel, all without sacrificing sharpness. So the secret? Well, it's got something to do with how the two lens elements ride the same rail. I'll break it down step by step, but if you're serious about staying up to date on the latest camera gear, hit that subscribe button. It helps this channel grow and it keeps you in the loop. In Canon's patent application JP 2025-069569, filed on October the 18th, 2023, and published May the 1st, 2025, Canon claims to provide a lens barrel that's capable of holding a lens with high accuracy, while also being miniaturized. Traditional lenses use a fixed housing with a positioning boss to align the two elements. Problem is, the boss takes up too much space, as do many bosses. Anyhow, back to the alignment between the moving lens and the fixed lens. That's what usually suffers. And in case you're wondering what a boss is...
we have sort of a problem here.
And no, it's not that person you work for. I'm talking about in terms of the camera. Well, think of it as a peg or an alignment post, only it's built into the camera or the lens housing. So how does Canon solve this real-world engineering problem to shrink their lenses and not their kids? Canon designed a lens barrel where both moving zoom lenses and fixed lenses are mounted on the same guide bar. This ensures perfect alignment along the optical axis and restricts rotational movement, all in a compact package. The zoom lens frame has a sleeve with two holes and an open window. These holes slide over the first guide bar, aligning the zoom lens. The fixed lens frame also has a hole that slides along the same guide bar and fits into an opening on the zoom sleeve. The clever overlap means no extra space is needed. And this is where the hole of the fixed lens is nestled right inside the opening of the moving lens frame. Both lenses are locked in place and aligned by the same bar, reducing any chance of misalignment. This is where the hole of the fixed lens is nestled right inside the opening of the moving lens frame. Both lenses are locked in place and aligned by the same bar, reducing any chance of misalignment when shrinking the physical space. This allows Canon to design in high image quality by reducing eccentricity or center shift, which allows them to build a more compact zoom lens barrel which minimizes interference among moving parts. I've been covering patent applications for several years, and one thing has started to become very clear, at least in the last couple of years. Canon is very much interested in the goal of designing lenses that require less components that will help reduce costs, but also to miniaturize and use different materials. So we get many benefits there. We get lighter lenses. So for example, with the Canon EOS R5 Mark II right here, with the 100 to 500 millimeter, this lens is considerably lighter than it would be by using plastics and other materials, but by also reducing the number of components as well. And taking a look at this other lens over here, careful I don't drop that, with a 200 to 800 millimeter. Now this isn't that much heavier than the 100 to 500 millimeter, and it's significantly bigger. Now again, it's not an L series, so it's not using a lot of metal components inside to help keep this rigid and secure. So if I drop this from here, I don't think this would be in very good shape, whereas the 100 to 500 probably wouldn't suffer any damage. So lighter materials is helpful for, well, us. It also reduces the weight, which is helpful in shipping, reducing shipping costs, reducing the number of components inside. Well, that's also beneficial as well. But you can also reduce, well, the size of some of these lenses. 20 to 40, for example. The 50mm f1.4 VCM, which do I have here? I think it's right here. Yep, this is the 50mm f1.4 VCM. It's a really very light lens. It produces really great results. So no longer are we talking about these patent applications. And some people will say, yes, but you know what? It's a patent application. It doesn't mean we're going to see it. Well, I got news for you. We are seeing the benefits, the results of these patent applications. These two lenses are proof of it. They're much lighter, they have fewer components, which reduces the weight. And the weight reduction is a really big deal. I love both of these lenses, but lately I've been taking out the 100 to 500 just a little bit more because I'm traipsing through the bush, and the 100 to 500 being lighter, that's beneficial. Now, in terms of cost, well, this one is, I don't know how to say this without some people just saying, oh, the prices are going up and inflation, and you're right. You're definitely right. But if Canon can reduce the cost of the components, then it allows them to not put the price up nearly as high. And I think that's a good thing. Now, where I think we could really benefit from is Canon. If you could just have a chat with Sigma, because I know they want to produce full frame lenses like the 150 to 600 millimeter. Just give them a shout, or the 35 millimeter f1.4, the 20 millimeter f1.4, the 24, the whole list goes on. Have a chat with them, because you produce a lot of really terrific L-series glass. I mean, high-end glass, really, really amazing. But when it comes to entry-level and mid-market, let's be honest, even with the EF mount, you didn't produce a lot of lenses that weren't, how should we say, kit lenses or some pancake primes. So allowing Sigma to produce more full-frame lenses, or Tamron, Samyang, and others, well, it's for those people buying an R50, an R50V, the R100, the R7, the R10, well, it gives them more opportunities, and then they can stop looking to Sony and looking at all those hundreds of lenses. And Sony, right? We don't want them going to Sony, do we, Canon? So please just, if we can move that along. I know you've said many times you've opened up the amount, but we all know it requires negotiations on a case-by-case basis, and since those negotiations on a case-by-case basis, only 2 companies have released lenses with autofocus, and that's Sigma with 6 lenses, and Tamron with a single lens. And now for all my viewers at home, hopefully that message gets to Canon in Japan, and they hurry along those negotiations so we don't have to wait another 3 years. For you watching at home, thank you very much for supporting this channel, for watching to the very end. It's very much appreciated. If you are interested in purchasing any camera gear, there's an awful lot on sale right now. I've got a lot of links down below for the R5, the R5 Mark II, Nikon Z8. A lot of stuff is on sale, and at the point of recording this video, the R5, the R5 Mark I and Mark II are both still on sale, and the Z8 is also $500 off. So we're seeing a lot of sales on right now. So if you are interested in purchasing from Adorama, B&H, or Amazon.com in the United States, please consider using my affiliate links. They really do help keep the lights on. But that's it for now. Have yourself a great day, and we'll see you again soon.